This is a rich line 14-foot flat bottom John boat. This is the new project. Here she is. This thing is getting built up. All this is going to change, color, decking, and everything. It's got an Evinrude 7.5 horse, purrs like a kitten. This is going to be night and day difference. This thing will be a nice pond hopper. This is everything that came with the boat. Some extra seats, of course a fuel cell, some boat fuel, extra prop, nice anchor right there. Also came with these set of oars. It's time to clean this bad boy. I'm flooding the boat. We can get all that crap out. This is just rinsing it out, spraying it out with a hose. I haven't power washed it yet, but look at how much better that is. So much cleaner. I'm ripping all this out. The boat seats are out. Get that plywood out. That plywood's coming out. The front deck's coming off. This electrical box is used for residential. And then this looks like old home service wire for the trolling motor. I almost got this front off, but these projects always cause blood, sweat, and tears. Oh, owie. The trolling motor's off. Right here, I'm gonna put an upright board. That'll be its own little storage area up there. Not sure where I'm gonna put the trolling motor yet. You'll be able to open that up, store something, utilize that space. The deck is gonna go from there, right around this rib right here. Just right below that. This here is just gonna be a raised deck. It's gonna raise up a little bit, maybe halfway up the side. This will have probably 2 pedestal seat mounts. This up here will have 1 pedestal seat mount. A recess for a foot controlled trolling motor. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do back here. Enclose it, make it look really nice. This panel is next to go. I got the back seat tore off. She's ready for a good power washing and new paint. Well, the day after I get the old John boat over here, awesome friend that's been on the show here gave me a sweet deal on this Johnson 15 horse. So I just doubled up my horsepower on the John boat. 15 horse Johnson and stand. Runs but needs carb clean, $100. We got her all power washed, stripped down, cleaned up. I'm gonna sand all this down, kind of wire wheel it just to break it up. Has something the paint can attach to. This is gonna be a fishing boat, hunting boat, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Before I take this boat off to flip it over and get the other side painted and cleaned up, these two need drop down. I'm gonna fix it. I got that top bolt to come loose with heat. The bottom one needs to go a little bit longer. Bolt broke, so I'm just gonna take a hammer and knock that out, and it goes through this piece here. That's why I can't move it up or down. I'm gonna drive that old bolt out, move it down where I want it, put some new bolts in it, go to town. That bolt's out, so got that slid all the way down. We're looking like we're underneath there. Wind this guy back up. See if she'll come on board like she should. This was sitting above here. I had to do some modifications, but I got her going. She's looking good. Gonna replace this strap, but she's down below where she belongs. I'm gonna end up adding probably some more bumpers or something there eventually, but for now, for John boat, she's good to go. All right, going over this, I did this already. It'll catch most of the paint that's flaking. It'll scuff it up for the new paint to adhere to. So I'm gonna just run around with this. I'm getting somewhere. A couple hours really. This is ultimately what I'm doing. I'm not going down to bare metal. I'm just scuffing it up. Everything on the inside has been wire wheeled It doesn't really look like it, but I wire wheeled the snot out of it. Got her all cleaned up again. Just a continual process of doing this, but she's cleaning up. Paint's gonna adhere pretty good. That way we have a lasting paint job, not something that's just gonna flake off after a month. Wire wheeling, you could tell where I've been. About starts right there, just roughing the surface for paint. I just pressure washed it after grinding it all down. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to be putting some sealer on all these rivets on the bottom, not because it leaks. It's an old boat for peace of mind, and that'll be in the next video. There's the old Rich line, and it says Highland, Missouri. It's pretty neat. It's all cleaned up.